Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So Capricorn, for the month of August, I'll be using this spread called the Diamond Spread, which intends to bring to consciousness as well as the other one possible energies that might want to be working with you this month. And for you, the month of August is all about rescuing your sense of individuality, of creative self-expression, and being able to overcome feelings of being a victim of of life circumstances and unable to do anything about what is going on right now because it's your mind it's your mindset that needs a big change and needs a big shift this month. So you can be able to be brave enough to start a complete new chapter in your life. But this month is especially about realizing the power of creation you have within you to manifest the life you want. But you have to remember your creative gifts. You have to remember your power within that manifestation. And as well, you have to be really honest about the mindset that may still be working against you and that you may still need to work on in order to get to that place of a new beginning you are hoping to get, where you'll enjoy your daily life much more freely, much more um, in connection with life itself. And you begin the month, the central theme, with the outsider card, which always really talks about you feeling depleted, you feeling too small over life circumstances right now. You're feeling powerless over what's happening. You're feeling that you cannot go out there in the search for that rainbow so you can be happy. It's about you realizing that you are tall enough to open the gate and fly in the direction you want to fly. But you have to understand what the real needs are in the situation. You have to understand which color do your sky have. What's the life you want to envision? What's the life you picture in your mind that you so desperately want to go to? Because the unconscious energy working with this card is creativity reversed. So definitely there's a need to remember your creative self, your creative gifts, your abundance within. You're not feeling as abundant as you would like. You feel maybe you're having creative blockages. Maybe you're having a hard time creating anything right now or feeling that you can because your mind is really using all its best tricks to keep you in that sense of imprisonment with this gate in front of that colorful sky. But in order for you to go in the direction you want to, first it will be required from you a lot of self realization within your powers, your gifts, your talents, whatever you love to do unconditionally, with or without payment, with or without reward, what it is that you like to do, what it is that abundance means to you, happiness, colors. What colors do you want to fulfill your life with? Would be also a very good question to make yourself this month because there's a real need for you to look within and to see what the real needs are. Because you may feel depleted, you may feel homeless in some sense. There's a feeling of being completely unsupported right now. But this state of victimization creates an outside feeling of not belonging. And you may feel you don't belong where you are right now, either internally or outside, because you haven't yet connected with your authentic self. You need to express more of who you are. And creativity is about anything we put our hearts into. You don't have to be a brilliant writer, you don't have to be a brilliant singer, a brilliant actress. a brilliant photographer. You just have to put your heart into what you love to do. And the minute we can cook the most basic meal, and we are creating and we are being creative. So whatever it is that you like to do, remember it. Remember your inner sense of self and communicate it, because it's that ability to communicate within yourself that will allow other people to understand you and you to understand other people, and not feeling that you don't belong anywhere, or don't feeling that you are completely alone, and that you don't have support. The support you want in the month of August is within those colors, you envision your life to be filled with. And the creativity working unconsciously is really talking about, you may be not aware of it, but you lost your sense of being able to communicate who you are openly. There's a need to open your heart and express yourself. Put your brand into every single thing you do, and then share your gift to the world. But first, before you share the gift to the world, you have to realize that it's there within you. And unconsciously, what's making you feel um, unsupported or alone, or that you don't have enough right now, is the fact that you are not remembering your gifts. You're not expressing your gifts fully as you should. And then your unconscious self will promote events and circumstances outside of you to make you feel that apparently you are alone, or apparently you don't have enough. But it's the poverty mindset that this card creates. So you really need to be mindful every single time you feel uncared, to look honestly to yourself, and to how much you have been creating your own desires in manifesting the vision of life you want. How much have you put work into it? Because your mind is really clouded. The outside energies you are aware of, so your conscious self is the guilt card. And this is the Eight of Swords. This is the card of the woman completely imprisoned in the swords of her mind, being in denial as well, being guilty, holding on to feelings of being a victim of life circumstances, and not being able to move in the direction of unburdening herself. But in the rider way, she has a blindfold in her eyes. So really means that you are in denial, or you are refusing to see that you have to be more creative. And when we say you have to be more creative, I mean you have to be more of yourself. You have to trust more on yourself. You have to understand yourself better in order to see the power of creation you have inside of you, the nurturing side of you, the abundant side of you, the feminine energy, just wanting to spread beauty all around. Art is an extension of who you are. And you are aware of feeling really maybe depressed, lonely, uh, unable to move, unable to change, unable to get over your own mind. So there's a strong need for you to look to your thought patterns, look to what's keeping you, those voices that keep leading you into a direction that it's not the direction of happiness, or what happiness means to you. And observe your thoughts, observe those places where you may be refusing to see something about yourself. Be brave. It's also a very strong message for you this month. Be brave, to be fair, to be just with yourself, with your right, to be happy, and as well to accept the place where you are right now, and that there is nothing wrong with that. So even if next month the guilt card still show up, it means that it's a thing that it keeps following you. But it's part of your process, it's part of your journey. It is important to not judge, to not uh, force yourself to be something you are not, is to slowly engage in your own self, slowly engage in who you are and who you want to be, in the direction you want to go. So be aware of not being too um, harsh on yourself, too judgmental, too critical, too, because all of that will worsen that state of guilt, that state of being a victim of life and of yourself. But as well, be mindful of the things you are still not wanting to see. Be mindful of the denial state on some situations that we put ourselves in denial because sometimes they are really pretty harsh to look at, and I understand that. But the message here is that what will help you as well going through this process of merging between the unconscious energy with the conscious is experiencing of every single day, the experience of every single day, the experience of existence, understanding that there's there's new winds coming to your way. There's a ship coming to your way. There's an opportunity coming to your way, and you have to be ready. You have to be ready to take that ship because that ship means a lot, has a lot of meaning of glory. And glory is as simple as enjoying your life every single day, every single minute. Despite that, you are living la vida loca, or you are living as humbly as you are. It doesn't matter. It's your state of mind. It's um, being in connection with every single aspect that surrounds you every day: the trees, the ocean, the birds, the sky, the kids. Being aware of the beauty that exists in existence. And this is a big opportunity for you to find the right track, and to find the right track in those places that usually feel comfortable. It's your daily life that will help you as well this month. Your ability to connect and to be creative with your daily life that will promote a sense of success, a sense of being able to take advantage of the opportunities coming your way. Uh, in order for you to do that, you have to open the gate. When you're ready, open the gate, because the outcome of all of this is as well courage. So definitely, you're advised to be brave. You're advised to plant the seed, even if there is 99% of chance that that soil is not fertile. That soil is not going to let the seed flourish. It's about the hope. It's about the creativity. It's about how much of your own heart you put into the matter. Because this flower grew on rocks. She is a wildflower. She is able to promote herself, to evolve, to grow, even in the middle of the harsh reality, of harsh circumstances, of things requiring a lot of strength. And even if uh, this seed doesn't grow, what matters here is your ability to be brave and to believe in what you're doing as well. To believe that the seed will grow and to be okay. To be okay with your own belief, to be okay with your own faith. To stop wondering so much on your mind and in the reasons and the pros and the cons. Just be brave. And being brave, the most brave thing we all can do in life is be ourselves and believe in ourselves. But first, you have to remember who you are, which begins here with the creativity reverse. You have to put this heart upright in order to really put this seed into something fruitful. Because what takes here is courage, because when we put the seed into the soil, we don't know. We don't know if the seed is going to grow or not, especially if it's in a rocky environment. Again, there's 99% of choices the seed will not grow, but you try. You try and you wait to see it push forward because it's the fragility of the flower. It's the vulnerable state of the flower that gives her the strength, that gives her the ability to grow because, and it's her beauty. It's the ability to grow. The wildflower is the ability to grow in the middle of horrible, horrible situations. And for that, it's required from you, from us, strength and courage and bravery and being able to trust in yourself. So, August is a month to trust in yourself, to believe in who you are, to believe, to remember your gifts, your talents, to put them to use even in the smallest things, in the small, even no, especially in the smallest things you can think of. Be creative this month. Be creative so you can start co-creating your own reality. And be brave. Believe in yourself. There's strong, strong possibilities that you will turn out, or your dream, or your hope, or your desire right now will turn out to be like this beautiful wild flower. So, Capricorn, I wish you a great month. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. And hopefully, we'll see each other next month.